Hey folks, this is Glenn Davis. I am the blind dude. I am recently now at 5120 Ashley Phosphate Road, Roberts Barbecue. I am now alive, and I just want to let you know that I am appalled at the referees and their call at the Rams-Saints game. The Saints were robbed, and that's just the final touches. I just want to let you know that I myself think that Roger Goodell of the NFL, the chairman, the boss, should have let the Saints have the game and be in the Super Bowl against Brady and company. I really think the Patriots will win the Super Bowl and take it. I hope that everybody enjoys the Pro Bowl and that everything is enjoyable for you guys out there against the Rams. And I myself think the Patriots will take the Rams. And they're ahead on points, not by much, but it will prove to be a great game. And I look for it to be close, but I think the Patriots, when they usually fall behind, the quarterback will find a way to win the game. And whether you love or hate Boston Patriots, they are a great team, and they won so many Super Bowls to prove it. They got to be in the record books as the best team in the NFL. The Cowboys tried to make it a good season this year, and they have. They've been in the playoffs, but not good enough for Boston is great. And I look forward to going to church tomorrow. My church is 108 Dorchester Manor. Their number is 843-27295. No, I don't think about the number. But anyway, it's a great church. It's off Ashley Phosphate, Dorchester Manor. And it's my elder's number is 843-442-7453. I don't do good at these remotes because I have to talk low like you're on the golf thing, and you have to be the play-by-play announcer on a golf tournament. The guy's on the 18th green. Tiger Woods is just 3 foot away from a birdie putt. You know the score. So, I can't really yell. But I hope I'm coming to and you enjoy the show again. We having technical difficulties because I had to reset the Sports Buzz. But every now and then we might come up on a technical issue, and I apologize for those who tuned in and I wasn't able to come in. But I really do think Boston's going to be your Super Bowl champs, and they deserve to be for going through these games. And they look like they're going to lose these games, but they seem to come from behind. Brady is a great quarterback. I'm a great fan, and I hope he does well next Sunday. And you folks, I know, if y'all had Groundhog Jim, if you don't know who I know about, this is the South's version of the Groundhog Day next Saturday. It will be the 2nd of February. Huh? This is the 2nd of February, next Saturday. And we all hope that he can't see his shadow and has to stay out, and that it will be an early spring. You all know the story. If he sees his shadow, goes back in the hole, it'll be 6 weeks of spring. 6 weeks of winter, excuse me. So I hope those that are up north get to not see his shadow and get an early spring. And especially New York people and all people up north, for they have to live out there in that extreme cold. And y'all in Michigan, I hope you're trying to warm up out there. I know it's extreme cold. Chicago, I know y'all had some bad weather up there too. So I hope everything's good to go. And I know that it will be a great season to warm up for baseball in February 15th. Huh? I'm doing a show. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm doing a show. It does work. Finally. So I just wanted to hopefully that y'all be warming up in your house, that the lights are still working, or if you have a fireplace and put a log on the fire, and have plenty of hot coffee or cocoa with marshmallows, and that's the way to go. Is there any drinks ever coming? Huh? Dolly? I never got a drink. Where's my drink? There's no drink. Apparently, we just got, missed in action with no drinks there. But hopefully we'll get them soon. But sorry for the interruption. We're live in locale. So I just hope everybody have a good weekend. There's a Pro Bowl tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And I hope everybody's tuned in to the NFL. It's interesting to see the game between the NFC and AFC game. And everybody hopefully have a great season. And that basketball will be in full swing tomorrow. Just remember, baseball's February 15th. There'll be collegiate baseball season open up. So I know that there will be good baseball action coming. Pros are open April 6th. So it'll be maybe 70 days today to count down. 215 days till high school college football, August 29th would be Clemson, whoever they play. So everybody's interested in seeing the national championship, okay? So I hope everybody has a great day. Put another log in the fire. Also, the fundraiser with the painting is going great. I'll be getting a print of the painting. It's available. It's $1,000 right now. Money's going up. Part of it's for the National Federation of the Blind. It's for putting a center here, building a center here in Charleston, South Carolina, in North Charleston, South Carolina, and also is going to be a center that's going to have a place for the members to meet and the officers of the club, and also it will have independent living skills for the blind. Also, it will have a job training center for the blind. So I hope everybody supports this project. The next painting is almost done. The finishing touches, Desert Sunset. It's a great painting. It's a beautiful addition. It's even bigger than the first. And I hope everybody enjoys it and participate in the fundraiser. Remember, part of the proceeds going to the National Federation of Blind, and part of it's going for the expenses, that method of operations. Sports Buzz is still supporting our veterans. Support those veterans across the land who are sleeping on the floor, who maybe have no bed, and living in deplorable housing conditions. Sports Buzz supports our veterans, for I'm a colonel in National Guard, and I do support the veterans. I am a leader of the veterans, so I will help the veterans, especially as much as I can. Also, I ask that y'all support God's Eyes. It's Christian Faith Publishing. Her number is 866-554-0919, and her extension is 3818. Her name is Abby Parker. She's my new agent, so I ask everyone out there to buy a book. It's a good read. It says, what if you lose your sight and you didn't like a cane and you like a guide dog better? For instance, Bailey and I was out in the mall. Dolly was escorting her friend Kay, and at the time there was a set of stairs. Bailey stopped me from going down steps. Could have been seriously injured, but Bailey put her paw on Kay, telling her to stop. Kay told Dolly to stop. Therefore, she saved those two lives, okay? The book is a worthwhile read, and I urge everybody to buy it. Also, if you want internet, the best choice is your best choice place for your internet needs, and the website would be a great deal. So, call them at 1-800-457-5058. and tell him that you are enjoying Sports Buzz, okay? His name is Clifford. He's the one that helped me put together this TV station. So I hope everybody gets to tune in. And I urge everybody to tune in because it will get better. It'll just have to get better. And I just know that y'all will tune in. But I'll have some basketball news tomorrow. And I hope everybody will tune in. Thank you. I cannot believe that Roger Goodell took so long to blast what happened in the game of the AFC-NFC championship with the Saints and Rams game. The Saints and Rams, the penalty was so blatant that I could see it and sense it with the crowd booing in the audience. Don't you know the referee made a mistake? I know that I would have to hate to be him, and he has to, face crowds everywhere in that area or wherever he is, making a wrong call like that. He should have known better. The people now saying he was on the take, and people should know better not to say that. For, this is the wrong deal. We can't judge. The only one that could judge the wrong here is the Lord Jesus. Huh? I'm still doing the show. I'm sorry about the interruptions, and I urge that.
There you go, Miss Dawn.
What? Where's the drinks?
Drink right for me.
No, the tray's in front of me here. Hear it?
Yeah.
Why are you bringing on tray? Lord Almighty. Things are just Friday the 13th, Saturday. Lord Almighty. You alright? I don't know why they put this there. But anyway, folks, Roger Goodell waited too long to make a call on the bad penalty call or no penalty call. And it's got to be rewarded to the Saints. This has to be between the Saints and Boston, because the Saints was robbed. That's just pure and simple. I hope that they recover from the game and that they will have a better season next year. But I don't know what it was with this referee, but he just didn't get his job done, and he should be fired. The guy that did a charging call should have not been fined $26,000. The guy that did the bad call should have been fined $26,000. I'm in favor of a guy in the booth that will throw a fag, that reviews the play from where he's at with a vantage point. He should have full authorization of being a referee. And if he does be a referee, then that way he can throw the flag and override the people down in the lower tier doing the other officials. And then that way the whistle be blown, and it could be a review or overturn. I just hope that they do a better system in the past, in the future, than what they have done now. The officials are bad in college basketball, NBA. They're bad in the umpires needs to be fined more. They would do their job straight if they would pay out more money. And I think they should be fined for doing bad calls that would cost the team a win. And we just need to have a better system in refereeing anything. Everything's got bad referees. In college basketball, NBA, they need to call traveling more. And the NFL is really bad. College football is even worse. So they need some kind of better officialing. In that way, the game will be done fairly. And in that, they'll just say that everybody should support the President of the United States just because he is the President of the United States and not respect the President. I'd love to meet him. If he ever told me to come to the White House, I would come. And another thing, I hope that y'all would contact and let Mr. Trump know that I'd like to meet him and shake his hand. And I know the government's doing the hard thing, but doing the right thing. Just think, folks, that the wall is a needed deal to keep these refugees from the United States, especially the bad ones that do drugs, that smuggle in drugs, white slave trade. Think of all these issues before you misjudge the president. The Democrats got control. You know they're not going to do anything because he's Republican, and therefore that there's a war going on right now. But the government should not be used as a pawn or get thousands or hundreds of thousands of people off work and missing the paychecks that are sorely needed to support their families. I think that it should be worked out between the Democrats and the Republicans, and not just one side hating another side, because I think the wall is a great idea and issue, or use the laws they have in the books now and make sure that these immigrants learn our ways and government and the ways of reading English and speaking English and being able to do independent living. That way they don't need a translation or anything. I think things could be better. But if it's not, then the wall might be the way to control everything. And it's because of the overpopulation in this country. It's just growing rampant, and something has to be done. And we don't need the crime and the gangs and violence that are prevalent here and now, and may become worse if we let these people in. Think about those issues before you judge the president. He's trying to do something to control the issue. And I think it's a wise decision to block their way in. So I hope that it works. But it still has to have the National Guard that I was in, the Army National Rangers. They need to come in and enforce the laws. And the president needs to use them. He's a master in chief. So I think that everybody should support the president and not ridicule him, because he knows and is aware of the issue and does the best he can. So it's just a mess up there. And you protesters don't like what's going on, go somewhere else. And why do you have to become so about the job? There's other jobs. I mean, can y'all look in the paper and read the unemployment? You can do business opportunities. I'm blind. I got my own business. I don't support the check, I try to make my own way. And you guys that so dependent on the government, you got other ways of making money. And you got more people walking dogs or other jobs. I mean, look for another job till the government opens. It's simple. But if you all got nothing to do but protest while you all got time to look for work, then I don't have no sympathy. And it's wrong for these people to use children too. So it's not right. And I just say go away and find something else. Anyway, it's nice talking with you guys again. Bueno con dias to you guys, amigos, and all the families out there. And I just know that think about the issue and judge the president so and don't ridicule him. He's still the president of the United States until otherwise. And he still needs your support. Thank you.